Hi everybody, this is Sawooper and I've got another Pokemon Online battle today. This is with an NU team that I made this morning, I think, something like that. Anyway, it turns out pretty good and it's got some fairly strange things in it, or at least I think they're quite strange. I don't know, I'm not really up to date with NU usage. But anyway, so I lead off with the pet Amaldo. I'm just going to go for the knockoff because what Marowak doesn't have Thick Club, just because doubling your attack stat is such a good item to have for Marowak. Anyway, get rid of it, so that's its defensive capabilities gone down a lot. He goes for the knockoff, gets rid of my leftovers, doesn't end up playing too much for a pot, to be honest. I just go for the Stealth Rock system, and Rapid Spin away his. Predicting either the Bone Meringue or the Stealth Rock, I get Stealth Rock. I go into my Cryogonal, my So What? Because this is a Scarf Cryogonal. I mean, with base 95 special attack, base 105 speed, nothing's outspeeding this thing. Like, seriously, this is a Scarf Bravery. Well, I'm assuming it's Scarf, because he brought it in on Cryogonal, and it wouldn't outspeed otherwise. And yeah, I'm faster, Oko it, straight off the bat. So it brings in Magmortar. I'm scared of this thing, because if it's Scarfed, then it can take an Ice Beam and hit me back with Fire Blast. So I go into my Chubs, my Licky, who's a bit of a special rule. Takes that Fire Blast not very well, and here it turns out he's Expert Belted, and he Focus Blasts me and kills me, which is a pain, to be honest. Going to blow me the Rotomess, because I know I'm fairly specially defensive, I can take anything, and he's probably expert. If he's Expert Belted, then he's not going to be able to do too much anyway. Paralyze the Cacturn. I don't really know what it's going to do. Probably just the standard Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, Sub, Seed Bomb set. So I'd go for Confuse Ray anyway, because that's going to be helpful. And he hurts himself, I believe, this turn. Does a lot of damage, like nearly a quarter of its HP. That's ridiculous. Managed to kill it off with an Air Slash. So that's Cacturn down. Duosion comes in. Duosion's a pain. Just dealing with this thing in NU is irritating as hell. It kind of annoys me when people use like basically lower down forms of OU Pokemon, because it kind of, in my opinion, shows not a lot of originality. You're just running the same set that in OU, but with the Pokemon, the evolution before. Anyway, I'll just go for the Air Slashes, hoping to get some Confusion Hacks, maybe a flinch. Now he recovers here, and I believe I decide that it's pretty much pointless to stay in after this Air Slash, because I'm not doing enough damage, and I think he sets up a Calm Mind. Yes. So yeah, basically Violite, Calm Mind, irritating as hell. I go into Cuddles, the Persian, just to see how much damage I can do, really. He recovers, and that's irritating. Go for the Fake Out, Technician boosted, Stab. Does not a lot, to be honest, because with a Violite and defensive, his Geogen is bulky as hell. Bite doesn't do much either, and I believe that he recovers this turn, just to try and get as much HP back as possible. Now, expecting him to recover again, predicting me to do damage, basically. I go for the U-turn, go into Armaldo, and he goes for the Psychic, and at +1 I live that, because Armaldo is a beast. For those of you who don't know, Duosion has the same special attack stat as Reuniclus in Evolved form. I go for the knockoff to try and get rid of its Violite, and he switches in Gerda, which is just perfect, because I can get rid of that Violite, and go into KEVAAAAAAANSS, my Arbok. Now here I'm going to start coiling, because this is a, well, coil, Gunk Shot, Sucker Punch and Earthquake, I believe it's got. So I'm just going to get set up to +2, I believe, in everything, because this Gerda can't touch me at all. It's got no moves that hit me even, well, it can hit me neutrally with Payback, but that's not stabbed. So, and after +2 defense as well, it's not going to be doing much. He starts bulking up here, and I was a little bit worried, I suppose, but I just go for the Gunk Shot, does 60%, even after +2, which he's going to get now. He's not going to be able to survive another one. So I take him out with the Gunk Shot, and it looks like I'm set to sweep with Kevin's here, to be honest. My big snake's out, he's hissing, he's squirming around. This Duosion comes in, I predict it to go for the Psychic, so I Sucker Punch, and Kevin's lives a Psychic. That's just incredible. Like, Arbok isn't supposed to be bulky. Finish it off with an Earthquake, just because there's no point in over-predicting going for Sucker Punch in case he tries to like recover or Calm Mind or something, and I know I'm faster. So Magmortar comes in, and I'm just going to finish it off with a Sucker Punch. So yeah, that's a good game. A 5-0 with some interesting Pokemon on that team, and he gets the Flame Body Hacks on the last turn, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, this battle goes out to Kevin's, basically, and I'll see you all later.